Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy motherfucking Wednesday, and welcome to your weekly Tarotscopes, your Wednesday weekly Tarotscopes. I appreciate you for being here. If you're new, welcome to our space. If you've come back, thank you for coming back. You all are a part of this crazy ride that I'm going on, so thank you for being here. This is going to cover December 9th through the 15th, 2020, or whenever you find these. Remember, I do additional readings on my Instagram page at grateful_Drake every Tuesdays and Fridays. So when you can catch a free reading, why not? I was gonna cuss again, but you know. Also, if you're looking for a private reading, that's where you can book those at. Just hit me in my DMs. I'm really good at getting back, and we'll get the ball rolling on that. And I think that's it. Is that it? Oh yeah, please like this video. I work really hard. I appreciate it. Subscribe, of course, and sharing, and leaving a comment. If something resonates, that's helpful as well. It lets me know I'm on the right track. All right, y'all. Let's motherfucking get into it. Happy motherfucking Wednesday, or whenever you find these. Hey, Sagittarius, what's up, y'all? Happy motherfucking day. Let's get into your reading. We're going to start with these major arcana cards, and then we're going to lay you a 5-card spread, and then we're going to layer on top of that to get details about your spread. So let's see the themes that are going on for you guys this week. Thank you for being here. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Remember to check your Moon and Rising sign readings as well, as they give additional perspectives, especially if this one doesn't resonate. Sag. Thank you. Oh, interesting. So I was about to pull, but I had not seen that. Can I do this without? See the card there? I had dropped. I'm gonna keep them both. Shit. Why not? Okay, so the first one out, which I didn't see, is the Emperor, and the second one out is the Lovers. The second one out was the one that I picked. Well, the Emperor picked you, so. Who's picking who around here? Okay, so the Emperor is the card of Aries. The Lovers is the card of Gemini. It doesn't necessarily need to resonate. Just throw that out there just for the fun of it. But the Emperor is the path of discipline. Okay, so when it's combined with the Lovers, it lets me know that somebody is in a relationship or are dealing with relationship themes. Where you really want to be in love, and perhaps moving forward you need to implement just kind of more of you need to follow the rules. It's not okay to flash on your spouse. It's not okay to be disrespectful. It's not okay to be authoritative and push your power around when you think that you can get over on them, because you may have more of that fire than them, and it could be vice versa as well. So we're just looking at finding a more disciplined and fair way of going about our relationships, okay? Close the door, please. Had to let the dog in. They love the camera. They really be looking at me like, can I come in though, Mom? Can I come in? They really want to be up in here, but even my older one, she was like, like, no. Keep it pushing, sis. Keep it pushing. Okay, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You know what, you guys? I need a new deck. Never thought I'd hear those words. I have so many damn decks, but I need a new regular, another one of these. Okay. So the first card out is the Hierophant, and it's reversed, okay? So we're looking at situations, Sagittarius, that have to do with us, there's somebody here who's like really being dominating or domineering, who's kind of being maybe aggressive with their power and maybe taking advantage of the fact that maybe you got more mouthpiece than your partner or people around you or something like that. So you're kind of using that to your advantage. So there's something here about that. Okay, we got the Hierophant, and I'm looking for some clarification cards. That's what I'm doing here. He was the first one out the gate. Also, the Hierophant is the card of Taurus, Sagittarius. What is this Hierophant about, please? I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. The Hierophant is somebody who, it's a very spiritual path, but because they know their place, they will take advantage of it. They know that people trust them. They know that, their word will be followed. So they're taking advantage of that. Okay. And then we got the Emperor earlier with the Lovers card. So that's kind of like a, energy. You got courtship. So someone might be in kind of the newly dating process. And just remember not to bring the old stuff into the new. Okay. All right. So here we have a story. Center card is the Death card. So it feels like some kind of heavy energy. Death card is followed by the Wheel of Fortune. We're looking at situations that are coming to an end, like an old way of handling situations that kind of keeps you stuck in the past. Okay, so I'm wondering if even people are going through things that have to do with their childhood, and it's making it hard for you to have healthy relationships, okay? So sometimes the Hierophant can even, it's not necessarily even us. It's kind of like a reflection of like how we were treated as children. So parents or adults that raised us, or community that raised us, people in authority positions that raised us as a child, that because of our vulnerability as children kind of fucked us up. Okay, you get the Hierophant with the Five of Cups. Those are both 5, so maybe even at around the age of 5. When I looked for clarification about the Hierophant, we got the Courtship card. So it just makes me feel like something, either something from your past or some way of how you're being now is coming out in your relationships, okay? It feels like there's an ending of that old way of being. All right. So the Death card comes in the center. It's no longer working for you. Okay. It's followed by the Wheel of Fortune. So you have 3 major arcana cards that came out in this spread. So it just shows your spirituality is having a death process. How you look at spiritual figures even is having a death process, and it's cycling back around. Okay, so healing is happening. I'm going to pull more clarification cards here. And then our last card is the 3 of Pentacles, which is a card that tells us that something is brewing beneath the surface, something for your greater good. 3 of Pentacles is a bomb card to get because it shows that even in dark times, which the cards do feel a little bit dark, it's for your highest good, okay? Privileged Lady. 3 cards, please. Let's take that one. Child. Yeah, something about childhood, guys. It could have even been, it doesn't have to be, it's not always men who abuse their power, right? It can even be the women in our lives who know that, like as kids, like we have to listen to them, right? Maybe somebody in the family or somebody extended family who kind of was maybe head of church or, you know, had some sort of role in the spiritual community. Okay. Yeah, so you guys got courtship and you also got marriage. So we're looking, and you also got the Lovers card. So we're looking at overhauling our relationships so that we can heal some of this stuff from the past, some of this junk from the past. Let's check the bottom of the deck. Eight of Wands reverse. So Eight of Wands is fast, is quick, swiftness. It's also a card can mean true love, and it could also talk about messages or information coming in. So you might even be getting some information or some messages coming in, or you did get a message or something in regards to your relationship or something like this, that you didn't really want to hear it, or you blocked it of some sort, okay? Maybe you got a text and you just deleted it right away, something like that. Okay, let's end you on one of these. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sagittarius. Sag. Sun, Moon. Let's cut, because they don't want to fly. They don't want to fly. Wild. So they want you, wow, look at how similar these look. They want you to let your hair down and explore and play and be free and just be all up in your divine femininity, okay? Even if you're a man, they want you to let your hair down and step into your power, all right? And just be fully yourself. Okay, Sagittarius, I love you guys. Happy motherfucking day. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey, Leo. What's up? Happy motherfucking day. Remember to check your moon and rising sign readings as well for additional perspectives, especially if you get to this one and you're finding that it's not resonating, okay? All right, so let's get into it. Let's start this week. We're going to do, start with major arcanas and look at the major themes that you guys are going through. Leos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh, I'm going to need some stick for my thumb. Some stick for my thumb. Hope everybody's doing well. Love you. Leo, you guys got the Sun card. Beautiful. So beautiful and bright like your energy, right? The Leo card. The Sun card, I'm sorry. Look at how the card looks in this deck. Que bonita. How beautiful, right? The Sun card is about feeling completely joyous. It's about really being in your power, feeling really, really great and bright. So if you're sitting here and you're like, yeah, right, I fucking don't feel good, this is because they're wanting to see you kind of have this kind of renewed, revitalized energy come back in. Either you're going to come out of kind of a dark period, or it's mirroring back to us that you're doing really well, okay? Also, the thing about the Sun card is it has an emphasis on your vulnerability, being vulnerable, being able to step out and try new things that may feel uncomfortable to you. Okay, guys, so there's something going on here that you're feeling pretty sad about. There's some kind of dream or decision or choice you had to make or are making at this time that has changed, has come to an end, okay? So it's like you had to make a choice that kind of initiated some sort of ending. A decision you made maybe triggered an ending or something like that. Which is making you feel pretty sad. They're wanting you to, we get the Empress combined with Five of Wands. So the Empress she's also the wife and the mother. So there may even be some quarreling in the family about mom, or you are the mom, and there's lots of fighting with mom. maybe if you are a mom, you made a choice for the family that not everybody agrees with or something like that. The Empress is not only the wife and the mother, but she's also somebody who's really in her power and in touch with her body. And so if you're having a hard time with a choice that you feel maybe even stuck with or something like that, they're wanting to remind you of how like fruitful and like how beautiful you really are. Okay, you really are like this. Okay, lots of yellow, like this Empress. Okay, so in order to kind of cope with this arguing that's going on here, they're wanting you to remember who you are. There's definitely something secretive, not secretive, but there's something beyond what you can really grasp at this time. And there's an emphasis as well on divine timing. So you can't rush anything. Let's say you're going through a hard time. You can't rush it. You can't force it. But there's definitely like some really magical, this is a magical time. And you're having to you get two cards that show choices. Okay, this is decisions and having a lot of choices, dreaming big. And this is similar. You got to make your choice. You got to decide which way to go. When I pull clarification cards down here at the bottom, what precedes this 22 card, this stairwell card, is the book. The book is about hidden knowledge and secrets and things like that. So there's something that's going to be manifested, or you're working on manifesting, that you don't even have all the information about it yet. And then you guys get the clock, which is about divine timing. Okay, you can't rush it. Can't make it come faster. There's not a whole lot you can do. You can try and manipulate the situation and things like that, but it'll either backfire or just slow down the process somehow. Some of you are really going through an overhaul in how you feel about yourself as well, and how you assert yourself during times of conflict. Okay, so let me pull one of these and then we'll check the bottom of the deck. Leo. So if you're having some inner conflict about this choice, just know that you do the choice that brings you the most joy, and try not to worry about the other aspects of it. Okay, you got to take care of yourself and do what makes you feel good, because there's something really beautiful to be had at the end of this story if you implement your feelings and your heart into the situation combined with faith. Okay, I pull two additional cards. We get letting go. So there's an aspect of the situation that you have to let go of. You got to stop focusing on. You can't do anything about it. And then we also have, self-sabotage. Okay, so I have a feeling, self-sabotage. What's going on in a situation that you tend to get in your own way every time, right? So that's why we get the Empress. The Empress comes in to let us know, like, oh, you're so beautiful, you're so divine. Don't fuck it up. Like, keep moving on your path, and don't make things more difficult than they need to be. Okay, Leos, happy motherfucking Wednesday, or whenever you find these, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, Aries, what's up? Happy motherfucking Wednesday, or whenever you find these. Remember to check your moon and rising sign readings as well, as they'll give you additional perspectives, especially if you get to this one and it's just not resonating for you. Okay, so let's motherfucking get into it. This is going to cover December 9th through the 15th. We're going to start you off with these major life themes, these major arcana cards. Let's do it. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus if you'd like. So you can go ahead and check the Venus sign for your partner if you're trying to get kind of like the inside scoop on him or her. Ooh, the High Priestess. Yes, I love this card. Let's keep this here. So the High Priestess, hey girl, hey, she's my girl here. It's just a different deck. This is the spiritual going within card. Okay, the High Priestess doesn't need to turn to anybody for her enlightenment or for the answers, because she feels into her body and she knows what to do. Okay, she is about going into the depths of her psyche. So some of you guys are going through a time that might even feel like incredibly unknown, maybe a little bit overwhelming. The High Priestess can be a path where you're rediscovering your spirituality, where you're, you know, maybe even you're getting a tarot reading, getting tarot readings and psychic readings and things like that. You're trying to tap into a different source, you know what I'm saying? Instead of relying on your humanness, okay? This is the path of deep meditation and contemplation, okay? The High Priestess is... she goes in the direction that feels best to her. She really is about listening to herself and following the forces of nature in her body. Okay? High five. Aries. She's also about finding the calm within the storm. She's a 2. In the traditional, I'm going to put that back, but I'll tell you what that is. That's eight of Wands. So this is listening to your intuition. This is spirit messages. This could be human messages too, like you're waiting on a email or text or something like that, or you're seeing a lot of signs, maybe repetitive numbers, feathers. You know, these are like the kind of angel signs that we start seeing when we are opening up more and more to the divine. The High Priestess is labeled a number 2. If you see here in the traditional deck, she's sitting between 2 pillars. Okay, the pillars represent the extremes that we go through in life. A high and then a low, right? A high and a low. See, she's sitting in between the 2 pillars. She's like that calm amidst the storm. She's very grounded and she's very like wise amidst chaos. Okay, she's the she knows how to keep it right here, so it don't get too crazy. Okay, Aries. I know some of y'all Aries. I don't really know any like very like older Aries people. You know, Aries that are like 70s, 80s, 90s. I wonder how you guys get. You guys probably are like really dope with time. I love Aries people, but y'all some hot-tempered ass motherfuckers. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Wow, yeah. So you got the moon card, which is interesting because the High Priestess is also ruled by the moon. Okay, so deep diving. Whenever I think of the moon, I think of the wolves howling at the moon, kind of a crazy energy, like wild, unleashed, untethered. There's this new beginning that's happening here for you. Wow, wow, wow. Some of you guys are in like these really beautiful relationships, or you're hoping that they'll be beautiful. Some of you guys are definitely in soulmated relationships. Your center card is the Knight of Pentacles. Look how this knight just walks beautifully right into the Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles can be earth sign energy, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. It doesn't have to be. Really, the Knight of Pentacles, we really just want to look at like the Knight of Pentacles is like the knight you want to have. Okay, so this is the partner that will stand the test of time, that will be there for you long term, is reliable, dependable, they're structured, they are stable. Okay, they're the only knight of all the knights where the horse, all 4 hooves are planted on the ground. But the thing about this spread, it's so beautiful, and there's so many, it's just really powerful. Kind of the thing about it though is you're kind of having to go through this kind of deep dark phase. So I'm not sure what that is about, but what it kind of tells me, if this were my spread, I'd be like, oh fuck, I gotta go through that, and there's gonna be a rebirth. But I just got to keep going with it, and I get the prize at the end. The prize being this beautiful, healthy, soulmated relationship. You may already have this in your life, but it's just kind of showing me that maybe you're going through a little bit of a heavy time with this person. If you already know who this person is, and just stick with it, because there's this beautiful rebirth that is obvious, very obvious, and they're wanting you to step into your High Priestess and let that guide you. If you got a lot of people in your ear, you ain't got to be rude, but you could just politely decline their advice. You may be having a lot of people in your ear trying to tell you like really what's best for you and stuff like that, and you may be feeling otherwise, and maybe even feeling guilty for feeling otherwise. In reality, it shouldn't be like that. Like, can't nobody tell me nothing. If I have friends who are in my ear about the way I should move, I'll listen. I'll take it in. Smile and nod. Maybe a little input my word a little bit here and there. But I know at the end of the day, I'm going to go back home and do what I need to do because I'm in touch with what my body needs, what my spirit needs, what my intuition, where my intuition is taking me. That's if I'm getting, you know, what I deem as bad advice, you know. Okay. Oh, cat's trying to get out. I'm gonna have to wait just a minute. Wow. Yeah. Solid, committed relationship here. Solid. We end with the anchor, like solid. Something that's going to keep you anchored to the ground. Something that's going to have you, like, put you in your place when need be. Somebody who's going to keep it real. Like, just solid. Okay? This is bomb-ass energy. Let's check the bottom of the deck. Why do we get Three of Swords on such a beautiful spread? It's probably because of where you've come from. You've probably come from a place that's like been like traumatic, can I even say? And so now you're in this place in your life where it's like, somebody fucking pinch me, okay? And if you don't see this yet, I was talking to a friend earlier and you don't feel like it resonates, maybe you need to check your other signs. That's one. But the thing is it's always a even, oh, gotta let him out. Now he's meowing. Now he's gonna start tearing shit down. Okay, Simba. Go. So if you feel like, what does this mean for me? It's really just about like remembering what is available to you and stepping into your manifestation by daydreaming that and really feeling it and going into that. Okay, so it's just like an invitation for you. If you feel like, nah, this ain't me, like, I ain't got no, ooh, it's an invitation for you to dream again, all right? So what do I want to do? One of these, and then we'll wrap up. There we go. That was easy. Wow, yes, alchemy. Interesting. So if you're one of those ones who's like, nah, that ain't me, woo. This is about alchemy. They're wanting you to step back in your power, dream big, and then release it. Okay, we're alchemizing situations. The High Priestess as well is a lot about alchemy. She's about finding the middle ground between extremes. So this is about keeping ourselves together and in line in a really spiritually rooted way, okay, in order to manifest those things that we need. To get the alchemy card shows how powerful you are. You've probably been through a lot and you may be in a place, for those of you who do resonate with this main part of the reading, this is really about like look where you've been and look where you are now, right? So this is bomb shit. Happy motherfucking day. Please share my shit. Check your moon and rising. And I love you. Bye. Hey, Gemini, what's up? Happy motherfucking December. This is going to be your December 9th through 15th reading. 2020. Remember to check your moon and rising signs as well. Especially if you start getting into this and it's not resonating. It means your reading is over there. You can also check your Venus. Or check the Venus of your loved one to kind of peek in and spy on them, if you will. All right, Gemini, let's get into it. Gemini. Sun, moon, and rising. Gemini. Let's see if those. Okay, the High Priestess came out again. This just came out for High Priestess came out for Aries. Yes, Aries. Okay, so Gemini. We are talking about, this is also the High Priestess. This is just a different deck. The High Priestess is a very deep spiritual path. She's ruled by the moon, so she's all about going into the depths of your psyche, okay? In the traditional deck, her robe and her dress flows down in front of her like water, and kind of goes into like this whole water scene behind her as well. So we're looking at really deep diving, okay? We're looking at an opening of our psychic senses and our intuition. We're also looking at keeping a balance between maybe getting too deep into it, kind of unbalanced psychic inflow of messages, okay? So we're just finding a balance, making sure that we're taking care of ourselves. The High Priestess is the path of going within and going toward the direction, making choices based on how she feels. Okay, she's really in tune with herself, and no amount of gossip or talking from her friends, or getting information from her friends can sway her or make her make up her mind in a certain area. She trusts herself. It's a very deep path. She trusts herself. I trust myself. Okay, so this is you guys are probably needing a good dose of trust, right? At this time, trust in yourself. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus. So there's some kind of emphasis on the past and some happy ending. It's kind of confusing because you get the 10 of Swords and then the 10 of Cups. So a phase of completion. Maybe you came out of a time, there's somebody who in your past has had a lot of heartbreak and a lot of just a lot of heavy, a lot of obstacles to go through, and there was this kind of like 10 of Cups situation that manifested through all that, and that's like the ultimate fulfillment, okay? But look how these two look. It's like you had to go through dying almost in order to get to this really happy time. So I'm pulling clarification cards on these first two. Gemini. Oh, let's take that one. Yeah, so there was some sort of like evolution you went through, okay? It was a kind of a super heavy time that you had to go through, but which blossomed this, like, look at this beauty and this abundance here. 9 of Pentacles. It took time. It took time. And you even had to leave something. You had to leave something even though it was kind of heartbreaking and it was difficult, okay? This is all about a dream come true, or a dream that you had and your wishes coming true. Center card is the Star card. This is absolutely, my dreams are coming true. It's also the card of Aquarius. It's about really knowing what you're worth, being fully present in your body, being vulnerable, going for your dreams. And it's you know, a nighttime scene, so it's still kind of like difficult. So it's not like the easiest path. Like you had to go through a lot to get to this, but in the end, you got through it. You moved through it. But there's still just kind of this lingering, and it may just be like habitual, like this is just what you've always known. 4 of Cups and the Moon. So there's this thing you have to get through. Maybe even confronting your emotions in a different way that feels uncomfortable for you, that needs to be dealt with. You get the star and the moon. The star comes first. So the star, the happiness kind of comes first, and then through it there's this kind of difficult phase. You start with the 10 of Swords and you end on the moon. She's kind of showing like the end caps of the reading. Just kind of this common thread, this common theme about going through difficult times. I wouldn't be too worried about it. It feels like you might be going through a little bit of a heavy time right now. I'll pull some more clarification cards, but generally speaking, dreams coming true and you manifesting your dreams are on the board. Remember to ask for help, accept help. Don't be fucking stubborn. There might be some element that you're a little bit bored with. So there's some phase, this moon phase, that you kind of got to go through. The moon phase is emotional and it's deep. Remember, like I said, the High Priestess is also ruled by the moon. So there's a strong, strong emphasis on going through a time that's kind of a little bit dark and unknown at this time. But the rewards will be rich, okay? Yep, that's kind of what I thought. Yeah, so you get messages and swiftness here. However, here in the center, 5 of Swords is this kind of like sneaky energy that like always gets the best of us. These could be people betraying our trust, but it's also just like mental fog, a skewed perspective of the situation. Here you have 2 of Wands, this beautiful fresh beginning. To start off as well, you have 2 tens. So another thing to really think about is the focus on the fact that these cycles are coming to a close. Like you've just wrapped up a cycle. You're about to start anew. Let's do this. Gemini. Moon and rising, Gemini. Just get one, please. Gemini. Oh, interesting. Gemini. Oh, there was like too many. I looked down, I was like a million. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, so you guys, when I look for clarification, we got the Coffin, which is kind of like the death card. Let's check the bottom of the deck. Let me pull it together for you here. Okay, so this is fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. If this is not a person, a man, it could be a woman as well, just depending on how you're oriented in the world. But this is somebody coming into your life who's helpful and creative and passionate, and their personality is vibrant. You want to be around them. Funny, charismatic, okay? In their shadow, it's kind of your one night stand, kind of in and out, hit it and quit it. And in their shadow, kind of aggressive, a little bit violent. So what is it for you? If it's not a person, this is a situation that is like a revival of passion, a revival of creativity, or a block of that in its shadow, okay? If it's just a situation. So we're looking at a revival of our dreams, a revival of creativity, a revival of passion coming in, and there being this ending that is part of it. That is why we have so many dark cards, I think. 10 of Swords and the Moon are pretty heavy. Okay, so just stick with it, friend. Get through it. Don't stop. You'll be fine. All right, Geminis, I love you guys. Happy motherfucking day. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, Libra, what's up? Happy motherfucking day. Hope you're doing well. This is going to be your December 9th through the 15th Tarotscope. Let's get into it. Remember to check your moon and rising signs as well. Even your Venus. You can even go check the Venus for your lover and see what they're up to. Kind of peek in on them. Let's get into it. Ooh, there's your one. Wow. These don't usually flip very well. So we're starting you off with major arcana cards. You guys got the World card, which is the last of the major arcanas. It's number 21. So we're looking at a cycle coming to a close, and a new one is about to be initiated. The World card is also about doors opening and new beginnings and being able to step into this new beautiful space. It also speaks about doing things in kind of being vulnerable and trying things that you've never tried before, but also in following your heart, but also doing things in kind of a structured way. So not going crazy and overboard, listening to your heart, but doing it in a manner that is not going to get you in trouble. There you go. All right. Libra. Okay, so Libra, you guys got two male energies that show up here. You guys got Page of Wands and King of Cups, okay? So I'm seeing a story here, first of all, about something that's making you sad, and this situation has you counting your losses instead of your blessings. Like, you have a lot of blessings around you, but it's kind of hard for you to see that at this time. Here this guy is in this black cloak, signifying depression and sadness and feeling sorry for himself. He's got 3 spilt cups, but 2 upright ones that are great, but he chooses to focus on these spilled ones here. He's sad about whatever he lost here, or whatever he feels like he doesn't have in this. This card represents passionate, exciting, new beginnings and creative endeavors with either partners or situations. So whatever this is for you, it's either a person, male or female, but it's passionate and it's just the sparks and it's creative. Okay, so he seems to be turning his back on this. So it feels like it's about this, okay? Here in the center, like I said before, we got the 3 of Wands, which is much like, it's kind of like the World card, because it's, he's just finished something. So he's about to embark on a new job or something new, okay? He's finished up, he's taking a stand back, he's stepping back, he's looking at his job well done. He's done something quite well, he feels proud of himself, and things of that nature. There may be an element to this situation that feels like maybe even I didn't do a great job. I just fixed my cards, so I just turned them all upright. So all the cards are going to come up right. So some of the cards I'm going to give you the shadow side as well, because they all came up right, because I just went through. There's got to be a name for that process. Anyway, so even though this comes up right, because they're all going to come up right now, if this were reversed, this implies that something just finished up or has just wrapped up that you're feeling hesitant about, or that you didn't want it to end like this, or you didn't want it to wrap up like this, okay? Okay, the next card is King of Cups. So you get your 2 male cards, male energies, doesn't have to be men. What is it for you? How they kind of straddled this 3 of Wands, this kind of just finished up, feeling good about it, wanting to move forward. This may be about a situation with somebody that made you feel very emotional, okay? King of Cups is mastery of emotions. If he's in a shadow, it's just, he's representative of emotion, because he's a cup. He rules the cups. So whatever this situation is, it feels like you've put a lot of time into it, a lot of effort. And you're like standing back looking at the fruits of your labor, okay? This is a very emotional situation for you. you feel like you put a lot of time and effort into it. Neither was, it's possible that this effort wasn't, you're either having trouble seeing the fruits of your labor, or somebody else isn't seeing the effort, or you feel like you put in a lot of effort for nothing, or you feel proud, but there's some aspect that still kind of makes you sad. So let's see what this Five of Cups could be about. Five of Cups, please. For Libra, Five of Cups. Five of Cups for Libra. Five of Cups, Libra, Five of Cups. Let's take this guy, he's sticking out. Oh, okay, there it goes. Interesting. I haven't gotten this. I'm going to pull the book on this because this is a... So you got the child, the park, and the clock. I think this is called the clock. It's about divine timing. It's about not being able to rush things. The clock, let me see, just double check 37. Time. I may be approaching or passing, so be attentive. Use me wisely to provide perspective. There's something that either regarding your children or your childhood memories, okay, or child can be representative of things that make you feel small. The center card is called the park. When you're going to a party, a concert, party or a concert or a business meeting, I'm sure to show up in your reading. You'll find me in a reunion or a retreat. So this is places where we're coming together with people, where we're meeting people, or we're having reunions or gatherings. There's something here that maybe even made you feel really whimsical and like a child. You were hoping to maybe see somebody, or you did meet somebody, or you did see somebody here. It's interesting because this park comes on top of this Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, look how he's looking down over his job well done. And here's this park, kind of like this scenery kind of feel. Even in this park card, let's see if we can focus. Are we going to focus? Focus? There's no R in focus. I don't know if you can tell, but look at how these sticks or the structure of the building are standing up. Much like this Three of Wands. There it goes. Focuses really well when that's next to it. So there's this kind of like structural feeling to kind of part of the situation. Maybe you're hoping, look how he's like looking. I'm going to need Siri to stop recording me when she thinks I'm talking to her. That's weird. It's kind of creepy. So there's kind of this emphasis on you looking down at this place of social gatherings and hoping and looking down, looking for something that made you feel emotional and something you've worked very hard for. They want to let you, and something that makes you feel like look at this picture. It's a child. It's just happy times. It's just good feelings. It's great. But there's something about it that can't be rushed, can't be sped up. You can't manipulate it. You just can't. Okay, so there's something. You're going to have to step into some new energy. Bottom of the deck. King of Pentacles. Come through, motherfucking Pentacles. This is my favorite King of the Kings. Not really. This king is dope too. All the kings are really dope. I'll take them all, honestly. But this guy is an entrepreneurial mindset. He's good with money. This guy is in his ego. He can be in his shadow side. He can be kind of egoic and he thinks he's so fun and flashy and stuff like that. But this could also be somebody who's feeling like they don't have a lot of money right now, and they could feel overwhelmed and stressed, or they could be misusing their money, or overindulging in things of the earth, over drinking, overeating, overspending. Okay, so there's just this kind of like, there was this budding passion here. There's got to just be an adjustment. I just feel like there's some sort of kind of like little adjustment that needs to be made here. Okay, Libras? Happy motherfucking Wednesday. See you in the next one. Check your moon, rising, and Venus. Love you. Oh my God. I turn on the camera and I hiccup. I swear it wasn't a burp. Doesn't matter. Burp, hiccup. It was a hiccup. Aquarius. Sorry, it was so rude. I turn on the camera and I burp, hiccup. Sorry. Happy motherfucking Wednesday, or whenever you find these. Remember to check your moon and rising sign readings as well. Maybe even your Venus. You can check your lover's Venus to see what they're doing. Kind of peek in on them. Yeah, but especially if you are finding that these aren't resonating, you can go check your moon and rising, and that can give you additional perspectives as well. So Aquarius, let's get into it. My cat will want out in just a moment, so of course there's always some sort of little interruption. Let me, one more again. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, thank you. Aquarius. The Magician, the number one, okay? The first card out the gate in the Tarot. The Magician is powerful, okay? The Magician knows his self-worth. He understands that he is here to manifest his dreams, okay? This is somebody who is not afraid to take up space. This is somebody who will... it's just living in their dreams and their passions, okay? If this is a reverse Magician, let's say, some of the shadow aspects, some of the shadow aspects of the Magician are like being in your ego, thinking you're just like all that in a bag of chips, and not staying really grounded or humble. Also, the shadow Magician can also feel like they're not worthy, can feel like they need to hide their gifts. The Magician is knowing that you have all the resources that you need right here, right now at your fingertips in order to manifest anything that you would like. Okay, so the Magician card is really powerful. It's also a number one. Ones are masculine numbers. Think of a one, right? Okay, here we go. 8 of Wands flew out. I'm going to put it back in, but 8 of Wands are spirit messages. So some of you are supposed to be tapping into the quiet voice, that still, S-T-I-L-L, not steal, still place within your body that is giving you urgings and nudgings of what to do and how to move forward, okay? So pay attention because messages are coming in. This could even be physical messages. You could be receiving text messages, emails, things like that that you've been waiting for as well. Aquarius. Well, damn, Aquarius, how? Y'all doing big things around here, okay? So, I mean, let me just show you what I'm looking at. These are the first 4. This is your absolute fulfillment, joy, family. If it's not family, it's just anything that would fulfill you. The Empress, who's the wife and the mother. Yeah, I'm reading.
I know. Can we start heading out?
Yeah, babe, I said I was going to come out at 5:50. That's 5 minutes.
But you also take like 20 minutes to get
Close
in
the door. Okay? She's the wife and the mother. So she's fertile, she's fruitful, she's abundant, she's feeling great. She's in a soulmated relationship. These are healthy partnerships. And goodness gracious, 9 of Pentacles is, you know, feeling wealthy and abundant, feeling balanced, and just goodness gracious. We end this line on 4 of Swords, which is, wow, you guys have been going through a lot. So now it's time to take a rest. So now it's time to take a little downtime and get quiet and take care of yourself. because although there's been a lot of great stuff happening for you, it's probably exhausting. So let's pull some of these. Aquarius. 3, Aquarius. Labyrinth. Okay, perfect. Okay, so maybe you're even leaving a time that's felt like, where's the end? Where's the end? Like, when is this gonna stop? Hard to see the end, okay? But there was some sort of kind of death process that you had to go through, some sort of ending that put a stop to that kind of like that unsure of where I'm going feeling. All right, and then we end on 34. The fish. The fish is symbolic of fertility. Okay, the fish is symbolic of abundance, of being blessed. Okay, so I mean, y'all must have went through some hard stuff though prior, because to get the Labyrinth and the Death card feels very like, I don't know where I'm going. And sometimes when things are being manifested for our highest good, that is exactly what we begin to feel. It's a sense of like, what the fuck am I doing? Where is this even going? And there was an ending to that sense of feeling, and then an abundance and a surge of goodness coming in. If you don't feel like this right now, then I have a feeling your good shit is coming on in. It's rolling in. The kind of key to look at in this spread is our Four of Swords. They want you to rest, to slow down, spend some time alone. This is meditation, contemplation, going within, quiet time. Okay, let's check the bottom of the deck. Sorry for the yawning, guys. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is hard work, back-breaking work. This is consistent, enduring work, time put in, but a lot of fruitfulness and fertility. Look at the the leaves growing at the ends of these wands. So there's a lot of good stuff coming on in, which I think you already know about. Okay, Aquarius, I love you guys. Happy motherfucking Wednesday. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and bye. Hey, Capricorn, what's up, everybody? Happy motherfucking Wednesday. Welcome to your weekly Tarotscope. Remember to check your moon and rising sign readings as well. Oh. Okay, I wasn't ready, but here it is. It fell down, fell out, came flying out. The Tower card, Capricorn. So the Tower card, okay, so remember, check your moon and rising signs. And what's also kind of fun is being able to check your Venus sign, especially for your partner. You can kind of peek in on them. Okay, so the Tower card shows up here. The Tower card is interesting. The Tower card is a card that comes in, it brings the energy, or it's reflecting the energy going on in your life of things kind of coming and crashing down. Okay, Tower moments usually come in after we've had many opportunities, maybe even a lot of warning signs and red flags about a situation that wasn't fulfilling, that was not good for us, that we weren't paying attention to. And so it comes in to clear the way for goodness to come in. Okay, so even though the Tower moment is uncomfortable and probably chaotic and stressful in some ways, it's here for your highest good. Okay, Capricorn, so let's take a look and see what else is going on for y'all. Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising. Let me get some of this sticky stick for my thumb. Okay, start there. Excuse me. So graceful. Okay, guys. So you've either just come out of this Tower moment or you're currently going through it. Kind of the underlying reason for this Tower moment is turn my phone over. Okay, my apologies. The reason for this underlying Tower moment is because it feels like you are taking a leap of faith, possibly dreaming big, maybe even have your sights on somebody fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, okay? If it's not a fire sign, it's somebody who is charismatic, funny, jovial, fun to be around, just really somebody really passionate about life, has a real zest for life, okay? If it's not a person that you're dreaming about, taking this leap of faith about, deciding on, it's a situation that would bring you a lot of just joy, and passion, and a reignition of creativity, a project maybe that really makes you happy. So there's been a Tower moment that has happened in your life in order for you to kind of come to this new place where you're dreaming bigger, where you're having bigger expectations for yourself in a creative and passionate way, you know, not like stressful expectations and deadlines at work, but like things that you would really love to do. It feels like you've worked really hard, and somebody here is even getting messages about this path, okay? You're getting images in your mind or sensations in your body, or you're just having, they call it claircognizance, which is really what I think I have. You know, they talk about the clairs, clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairgust. It's gust something. It's about being able to taste things and smell things. There's clairsentience, and then there's claircognizance, and I think I'm missing one more. These are the psychic senses and perceptions that we all have. Claircognizance is like just this knowing of things that are happening. It's like, for me, it's not even like, sometimes I get pictures, sometimes I hear words or phrases, but other times I walk into a situation and I'm just navigating through it. I just know. It just feels right. And then quickly after, somebody will validate it. It's just a knowing. Like, I don't remember seeing anything, hearing anything. It's a full feeling and impression. So somebody here is getting something like that. What is it for you? It's messages coming towards you, pushing you to take this leap of faith, okay? This new start, this journey that they're wanting you to go with, okay? Feels like you've worked really hard, okay? And now it's time to do it. Dream big. Capricorn. What's this about for Cappies? What's this about for Cappies? What's this about for Cappies? What's this about for Capricorns? What's this about for Capricorns? What's this about? It's nighttime, y'all. Usually I don't film these at night. Usually I film these during the day. Yep, there goes that damn coffin. So the coffin in this deck is representative of, let's take that, of death. Ah, and then you get the letter. Oh, okay, so we got the coffin, which is like the death card of this deck, okay? You also got the letter, and then you got the ring. So some of you guys are going to get information. This is spirit messages, but this could also be like letters, emails, text messages, information, communication coming in about this leap of faith that you're supposed to take. Okay, something had to come to an end, right? That's the Tower moment there too. Also, you're going to get some information, something that's going to make you want to commit either to this person or to this prosperous situation that we have in front of you. Seven of Cups is having choices. And the hard thing about this card is that you have to make the choice, but there's so much good stuff that you could pick, so it's like you can't go wrong. It can be a little bit stressful because it's like so much going on, but it's really good. Okay, it's facing this King of Wands, which, if, like I said, if it's not a person, it's a situation that would bring a lot of passion and creativity. Okay, let's check the bottom of the deck and we'll pull you one more card. Ooh, but your mind be fucking with you. Okay, so this is just an aspect of your mental space regarding your abundance. Okay, so just watch out for the sneaky fucker. Okay, this could be somebody, or it could just be like an aspect of your mental space, like I said. Let's pull one more card and we'll see what comes out. This deck is called Heal Yourself. Heal Yourself by Ina Segal, I think her name is. So self-love. So we're working on self-love right now. Self-love will help us get to that prosperity space, that space where we really feel in our highest potential in order to create and be passionate, okay? And to feel sure of ourselves when we're making these decisions that feel maybe overwhelming. Okay, Capricorns, remember to check your moon and risings. Please like this video. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey, Virgo, what's up? Happy motherfucking Wednesday, or whenever you find these. Please remember to check your moon and rising sign readings for additional perspectives, especially you start watching this one and you're finding that it's not resonating. It means your reading is elsewhere. It's also fun to check the Venus, especially the Venus of the person that you have your eye on. That way you can kind of get a little peeky into what they're doing or what they're up to or what's on their mind. And please remember to like this video. Thank you for being here. Let's get into it. We're going to start with the major arcanas and see what the themes are, showing up for you guys this week. Okay, Virgo? Sun, moon, rising, or Venus? You guys got the Fool. So the Fool is the first card in the major arcanas. It's labeled number 0. Okay, so he has not yet taken the leap, but he's about to. He really wants to. So look at, in this deck, the way the Fool looks. She's just hanging off the side of the cliff here. She's about to take that leap of faith. There's something that you guys are about to embark on, or you're contemplating embarking on, that feels really exciting, but might feel very scary as well. So the Fool is here to let you know to choose wisely, go with your heart, do that which would make you feel fucking excited to do, right? And be carefree, but don't be careless, okay? So there's a fine line between, being careless and following your heart and being carefree. So you just gotta tap into that quiet place within yourself in order to guide you, Virgo, okay? Let's get into the tarot. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Virgo. Sun, Moon, and Rising, Virgo. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Some of you guys are working out finding balance, okay? Especially in situations where there are high highs and low lows, okay? The first card out is the Temperance card, also the card of Sagittarius, okay? There seems to be a project, a cycle, a phase in life that's kind of coming to a close. 3 of Wands follows the Temperance card, so it shows that you have dealt with a situation really well, that you've been pretty fair and balanced, okay? There's something about this situation that feels, I don't know if you're bored with the situation, so you're ready to move on to something bigger, or there's some kind of situation. You could even be dealing with issues with your husband or your father in relation to your children, or issues with feeling financially secure in order to raise your own children, or issues about feeling safe and secure, or the security or lack thereof of security that you had growing up. Okay, so why I'm saying that is because here we have the King of Pentacles combined with the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is our childhood card. So it can represent our children or any children in our life, our yearning for children, or our own childhood, okay, with an emphasis on healing. All right, so we got this King of Pentacles looking kind of in the direction of these children. Both of them, both scenes are set outside. It's almost like these cards go together, minus the skies are a different color. So here he is watching over his children. There's some part of your life, I'm going to pull clarification cards on this particular center cards, the Four of Cups. What is it you're bored with? There's something you're bored with, discontented with, like you're over it, you don't want it. Seems like there's some blessings that are trying to come in, but you're just like, meh. Okay, all right. Just make sure that you are speaking your truth and being authentic, because what comes out is the Mask. So the Mask talks about not being authentic. Either there's somebody around us who's not being authentic, or it's an aspect of you. Okay, the Scythe. It's going to be important to speak your truth and really make sure that you are tapping into your intuition. And if there's anybody around you who you feel uneasy about, you're going to have to cut that out. Cut that person, not necessarily cut that person out, but just be aware. Oh, I'm sorry. Doing these readings at night, which I normally don't do. It's important that you get really anchored in your truth, okay, and really be solid in who you are, because it's almost like you may be trying to please all parties, or you may be trying to be the balanced option in the family or in the situation. Feels like you have a choice that you have to make, or like you're thinking or contemplating something that somebody's offering you, but you're not exactly, you're not really wanting it, okay? So there's some sort of like a role you're playing, or somebody within the situation is playing a role. It looks like you just need and want stability, and you want to cut out the bullshit, okay? Let me pull some more clarification cards here. Virgo. Three cards here, clarification cards for this top row, please. What's going on? Okay, Five of Swords comes out, which is not feeling, oh, and another Five of Cups. So there's something going on in your life that might have to do with your children, or the children in your life, or fatherhood, okay, or fatherhood, your husband and the kids, or your male partner, and something about childhood, okay? It's making you feel really sad and stuck. It's almost burdening you. It's almost holding you back and kind of taking your life force. And so they're wanting to bring in more life force, okay? So the Ace of Wands is energy and movement. So they're trying to come in to help spruce things up. Does feel like you guys have something heavy on your mind that needs to be addressed. Honestly, okay? No more hiding. There's some sort of leap of faith. Remember, the first card was the Fool. So you take that leap of faith and handle your business. Handle your business. Okay? So this is King of Wands. This could be fire sign person or not. Or this could even just be a situation or part of the situation that's very creative and passionate. So there's more energy of them trying to bring in like energy and get you moving, and so that you feel good. Okay? Okay, Virgos, I love you guys. Happy motherfucking Wednesday. Remember to check your moon and rising and like this video. I'd appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Bye. Taurus, what's up, y'all? Happy motherfucking mid-December, December 9th through the 15th. These are going to be your Tarotscopes. Remember to check your moon and rising sign readings, as well as they'll give you additional perspectives. You can also, if you want to spy on your lover, you can check their Venus sign reading, and that can give you some cool perspectives about what they could be going on, what could be going on with them as well. All right, so please remember to like this video. Let's motherfucking get into it. We're going to start with these major arcanas. These are going to be short and sweet this week. Taurus, sun, moon, and rising, please. Oh, the lovers, Taurus. So some of y'all feeling in love. Some of y'all like feeling real juicy, kind of in the honeymoon phase. For others of you, this is a message to stay grounded and to pay attention to the red flags. Just because things are ushy gushy, ooey gooey, yummy yummy right now doesn't mean you still got to stay grounded and make sure you're not checking people, because you don't want to be checking people, but you just want to stay in alignment with your higher self. And if people are crossing boundaries or are doing things early on in a relationship that are unhealthy or are no-goes, you just got to remember to address those as they come along, okay? Just look at this card, though. I mean, please, may I have another? Okay, let's one more shuffle. Let me get grounded here. Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. Taurus. Wow. So that King of Wands, I saw that King of Wands when I first split it. He was with the Emperor. I was going to mention him, and I was like, nah, let me keep it pushing. But here he is, showing up again. King of Wands is somebody possibly fire sign. If you don't have somebody fire sign in your life, it shows a heartbreak around this situation, okay? If you're not dealing with fire sign, this is somebody... Blah, blah, blah. Today I've been having trouble with my words, so bear with me. If it's not fire sign, this is somebody with, in their light, they're charismatic, funny, artistic, creative, and passionate. In their shadow side, this is somebody kind of violent and disrespectful, volatile, okay? Very ego, kind of like, it's all about me. Okay, there's some sort of heartbreak or past love heartbreak, somebody from the past, or there's just kind of the reason maybe the lovers comes up is because you're just dealing with maybe the lows of love relationships, okay? So the lovers can also imply needing to find balance and to come to reality with the honeymoon phase. All right, so there's something here that kind of broke your heart. However, the three last cards are beautiful. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, showing you being a very emotionally available and stable. And then feeling safe and secure. So it's like an investment into your emotions. You've been investing in your emotions so that you have more balance, a more balanced love life, so that the partners you pick in the future or the partner you have currently, there's more balance there, okay? So this is a beautiful spread. It does feel like you're working from a place that felt painful, but you're moving forward and you're doing good work. Bottom of the deck, yeah, Five of Wands, that's our fighting card. So it's almost like this is what you were going through. There was so much of it, and you knew it just wasn't feeling good anymore, or has begun not to feel good. So you're considering taking this kind of a new approach. Ace of Pentacles is always a card that will trump anything negative. And so right before it, since it's Three of Swords, we're looking at you making an investment in yourself and your self-worth. Ace of Pentacles is also Spirit giving you the support. It's also reminding you that you are deserving of being supported and taken care of and feeling safe. I want to say that again, feeling safe and being abundant, you know, because Pentacles are money, is money as well, okay? Finances and career. Let's take this one and that one. Yes, feeling safe. So definitely the home. Interesting. So underneath the Ace of Pentacles, you guys get the home. So feeling at home in your body and feeling safe within yourself. Okay, after the home, we get this staircase situation. You might be in a place where you're having to make a choice this way or that way. It feels like you're making the right choice. It feels like you're exactly where you're supposed to be at, actually. It feels like you're doing a really good job. We're looking at making home feel safe for ourselves and our children. We're looking at feeling playful and feeling youthful, okay? So this is a good time, all right? Take that pain and turn it into something else, okay? Okay, Taurus, happy motherfucking Wednesday, or whenever you find these. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. All right. What's up, Cancer? Happy motherfucking Wednesday. Welcome to your weekly Tarotscope. We're switching it up for you guys. For these last 3 readings, I'm switching it up. Shifting the energy, trying something new, being saucy and spicy for y'all. Okay, that's your sign. Cancer signs, that's your card, Cancer. Let me put this away. Remember to check your moon and rising sign readings as well, as they'll always give you additional perspectives. If you want to get a little nosy, a little peeping Tom, you can always check the Venus of your lover, Venus sign of your lover, and kind of get a inside look of something into what they're going through, okay? All right, Cancer signs. Wow, Archangel Gabriel out the gate. This isn't even an angel deck. So this is a very specific card for somebody who needs guidance from their angels. Archangel Gabriel, I believe he's the messenger angel. Listen up, Cancer signs. My dog. Gabriel is the divine messenger, the archangel of communication. He comes with his trumpet and scroll, as well as 2 gentle sparrows, signifying powerful yet peaceful expression. On his chest he wears the crest of Mercury, the god of communication. This loving angel carries the sacred words of truth into the world and brings them easily to you. When this card appears upright, it indicates a profound connection to this wonderful presence. Your power of expression is on the rise now. You will have an easier time communicating with others, expressing your feelings, and even working on projects involving communication, such as publishing, counseling, teaching, mediumship, journalism, marketing, radio, or television. Now is the time for any of these endeavors. But no matter what you do, remember the power of words. Call on Gabriel to inspire you and let yourself sing out. All right, so communication is major for you guys right now. So it's important to, wherever you're feeling that urging to go or to express yourself in whatever area or category, now's the time to do it, okay? Because the angels are with you, trying to help you through the process, okay? All right, Cancers. Let's take that. The Hermit. Card of Virgo. Okay, so the Hermit is also just the card of going within. It's introspection. It's knowing that you have the inner guidance system to navigate this time, which might feel a little bit lonely, dark, or cold. All right. So also the Hermit is the oldest man in the Tarot. So it's a sign of wisdom. It's a good thing. Cancer. Wow, Cancers. Okay, so this is an interesting spread. What I see here is that you're going through something that's taking a long time, okay? Whatever you're working on, or let's say it's somebody that you're dealing with. This is something or someone, I'm sorry, that will stand the test of time. This is something long-lasting and enduring, okay? You got the Hermit combined with the Knight of Pentacles. The Hermit is old, and the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight of the night. So we're looking at things that, yes, are slow, but are thorough as fuck, right? Like, really gonna do a good job, all right? Things that take time, okay? The center card is the Justice card. So we're looking at balance. Something is coming into balance in your favor, okay? There's victory, and it's facing, the Victory card faces the Hierophant. So you, on both ends, you got both the H's. The Hermit and the Hierophant. The Hermit and the Hierophant. Letter H might be something to look at. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. The 8th letter of the alphabet. What's 8? Is 8 symbolic for you? 8 symbolizes eternity, right? Breaking cycles, doing something new. Okay, something's coming into balance for you guys at this time. It looks very successful. This is definitely a spiritual journey. Let's check the bottom of the deck. Tower moment. So why does the Tower come out? Well, possibly recently or in the past, you've gone through something incredibly that kind of turned your world upside down, but it feels like it was, the whole shit was about this. So if you haven't seen this yet, it's on its way in. This is spiritual liberation and balance and just fortune and opportunity that is stable. Okay, so it's good shit. Let's pull one more clarification card for you guys, Cancers. Cancer, Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Let's take that one. Okay, so we're coming back to a place that makes us feel youthful and childlike and fun. You could even be dealing with issues with your own children or the children in your life. So this is about just being playful. So have fun with it, enjoy it. It feels like a really playful time. But it's funny because the top row looks very serious. So I think that the lesson is, there's a lot of like wisdom and, oh, look how serious he is, and look at this old man here, and he's very serious too. So there's an element of playfulness that they want you to add into the mix, okay? All right, Cancer signs, I love you guys. Happy motherfucking Wednesday, or whenever you find these, please like my video. I would appreciate it. All right, y'all. Bye. Scorpio! What's up, y'all? Happy motherfucking Wednesday, or whenever you find these. I hope you guys are doing well. Remember to check your moon and rising sign readings. You know, it's fun, too. If you want to take a little sneaky peeky on your loved one, you can go check their Venus sign reading as well. If you'd like to be nosy, that can give you some perspectives on what they're going through as well. Remember to like this video. Also subscribe, of course. Let's get into it. I have switched it up. Just did Cancer. Now I'm doing you, Scorpio. Next will be Pisces. You guys are my last 3 of the day. You know, I'm always switching shit up. But we're going to start you guys off with this. I have only used this deck with the last 3 of you guys with the water signs today. So it's special. Scorpio, please. Sun, moon, and rising. Yes, I will take it. Oh, wow. Powerful. I've seen this only a couple times. The Queen of Forces. I believe forces are like energy. Maybe you could even kind of compare them to like wands. Movement, action, magic, energetic forces, okay? Queen of Forces. And anytime you get a queen in a reading, shit, I'll take it. Oh, turn to King of Forces. Oh, love when that happens. Here's what it says. This card shows a woman balancing the energies of a sun in one hand and the moon in the other. So we're balancing our joy, but also like our depth, right? With a river flowing beneath her feet. The Queen of Forces represents a woman who can help to bring greater balance to your life. She brings an unusual combination of power and peace, creativity and receptivity in both her energy and her support. Sometimes this card can represent a person in your life, either you or another, coming into a phase of great power and an ability to sustain it with wonderful results. There is a gift of grace and serene understanding when this card is upright. It also brings new roles and opportunities. Careers in many of the sciences, global communication, nature, and energy may now be available to you. So if you're somebody who's been kind of struggling with you, sorry, I'm listening to the banter in the living room. So my mom's watching my daughter, making sure my daughter's behaving, because my daughter will steamroll my mom, like, for real. It's crazy. All right, so if you're somebody who's been kind of struggling in your job or your career, it's kind of cool. It's interesting. Careers in many of the sciences, global communication, nature, and energy may now be available to you. The Queen of Forces could also indicate the appearance of a possible love interest or an associate in business or in a creative project who has powerful influence and connections for you or for another. It may be someone you know or somebody new, but when this card appears, there is a tender yet powerful support. That's bomb. During this time, tender but powerful support. Sweet. During this time, choose to support yourself as well. You hold the forces of the sun, creativity, and the moon, receptivity. And only you yourself can direct the energy of your eternal life. Oh. Scorpio. Cool card. You know what? I have to tell this story. I always think it and I never tell it. So I bought this. I don't know if y'all seen this before. It's really to it's if you work at a cash register and you're counting a lot of money all day. And I used to work in a strip club, right? I used to be a cashier at the front door at a strip club. And so we always use that. It always helped me count the ones that people were either cashing out or anyway. And so I was always counting cash. So every time I see that thing, I think of strippers. Oh, that was another time in life. All right. So I'm going to tell you guys, I recently, there's got to be a word for it. Readers must have a word for when we do this to our decks. This is the first time I've ever done this to this deck. I've had this deck for a few years. I reset the deck. I went through and I turned them all upright. So they're all upright at this time because I started noticing there was something energetic I was noticing that's different in all the years I've used this deck. It's never bothered me. I kept noticing repeat reversals and I was like, this is different. So anyway, I did a reset today and I cleansed the deck and I did all this stuff. So all the cards are upright today. So I'm just going to read what I see. And remember, all cards have a shadow and a light. Okay, so let me just break this down. Let me tell you what I see. The Queen of Swords faces the Tower card. So there's some sort of form of communication that probably wasn't working, that had to be completely dismantled. The center card is 10 of Cups, which is like complete fulfillment. So it's possible that there's, at the core of the issue, obviously, you're looking for this fulfillment and this kind of, it does feel like external fulfillment. Why do I say that? Well, I say it because it's sandwiched in between the Tower and the Devil. Yes, so I'm just looking at the order of the cards. Hope you had your water today. So look how this is here. 10 of Cups is sandwiched between these two. There's something about your goals that you, or something that you had wanted or want, that was not on a firm foundation, that may not be on a firm foundation. Where are you seeking your happiness or your joy? Usually when we have this like fulfillment card with the Devil, it's like we're seeking it outside of ourselves, because this is like shadow stuff, addictive stuff, stuff that we need to have and see as a human being. These are like, look at this couple. Okay, also the card of Capricorn. So look at the couple though. They're chained here to the Devil's throne. They are chained to their desires, their guilty pleasures. They can't get out of it. So when we're seeking fulfillment and joy, we can't be too tied to things outside of ourselves, whether that be possessions, cars, clothes, jewelry, homes, or it be relationships as well. There's an emphasis on relationships here because we have this couple, and we also have the couple that shows up here. Okay? Something needed to be really just torn down and taken down. Your communication needs overhaul. Okay? That's first, because Queen of Swords comes with the Tower card. So that's one thing. But then I'm having a little bit of confusion regarding this Devil and the Six of Cups. Maybe even for some people, it's like having children, or maybe this whole way of looking at it is from your childhood. Wow, the Child card comes out. So it's possible that this perspective or this way of going about things is stemmed from your childhood. Like how were your needs met as a child when you wanted something, and you would, put up a fight and argue? Would your parents give in to you right away? So it was kind of this like quick fix thing. There's some healing that we're doing here, okay? This is a very multifaceted spread, and I'm doing short ones today, and I'm going over with you guys. But what I will say is that there's healing to be done, and quickly, it's like the messenger. I think this is called the messenger. This talks about all good things coming in. So dreams coming true, okay? It's also a number one. It's the number, is it a number one? It's not. Oh, it is the number one. Has two numbers, but yeah, it's the number one up here. So it's like creation, that ability to create whatever you'd like. There's some healing that's happening. Ugh, I'm a mess. See, the flowers represent healing. You bring flowers to somebody who's sick, who's getting well in the hospital. So there's some healing coming in. Especially in particular about your childhood. I cannot today. Okay, Scorpio, let's check the bottom. I can't talk. Like I've been tongue-tied today and everything. Let's check the bottom of the deck. Let's check the bottom of the deck. Shit. The Chariot. Okay, so card of Cancer, Scorpio. This is Karma's course, so you're right where you need to be, unfortunately. Okay, so this is good shit. This is success and moving forward. It's important to be vulnerable. That's how we grow. So you gotta do uncomfortable things, but you're on the right path. Happy motherfucking Wednesday. Please like my shit. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one, Scorpio. Okay? Love you. Bye. Y'all, my last reading of the day, I'm kind of losing my damn mind over here. Going a little stir crazy. So let's have fucking fun with it, shall we, Pisces? Welcome to your motherfucking reading. Remember, please share these videos. Check your moon and rising sign readings. And if you want to get real, like an investigator gadget, and was that his name? If you want to get real detective with it, and you want to check on your lover, let's take that one. Ooh, if you want to check on your lover, you can check their Venus sign reading. And that can give you some sneaky peeky into what's going on with them. Okay? Checking your moon and rising sign readings can help, if this one's not resonating, but also B, to bring you a more full reading, broader perspective, okay? So I pulled for you guys, Pisces, the Queen of Roses. Now, roses in this deck are the love sign, or the you know what I'm saying? The thing of the love. The suit. All right. Roses, Queen. All right, so this is what this says. This is a cool card. This card shows a beautiful woman with roses in her hair and all around her. A beautiful scene expands outside, but she is peacefully focusing on the flower in her hand. The Queen of Roses signifies a woman who is loving and supportive, but with a passionate side as well. This is a card of a loving connection. A relationship with someone you know may deepen and become more meaningful, or someone new may appear. Be open to the connection. It may be a romantic one, or it might be that a friend, family member, or coworker is going to be helpful and valuable to you in some way. The Queen of Roses can represent you or a woman in your life stepping into the role of wife or mother at this time. It's a time for loving energy to be voiced. This card upright sometimes shows a happy resolution to a difficulty with family, a friend, or a love relationship. The time for peaceful, loving connections is at hand, so open your heart to the expression of caring within and around you. So that's bomb, like love and healing coming in, all right? Let's get into the tarot, see what's available for you guys this week, Pisces. Sun, moon, sun, Pisces. Now the Queen. Wow. What the fuck are you guys going? What's going on, guys? This is beautiful. Hella beautiful. Let's just put them like this. Okay, like, come on now. Can't get no better than this. This is the spread I will take, please and thank you. Yes. Queen of Wands. Creative, passionate energy. Quickly coming in. You could be falling in love. Spirit messages coming in. There's an opportunity available to you that brings a lot of joy, and your wish will be fulfilled. Boom. Done. Reading over. Just playing. So literally, like, this is from front to back. This is dope. Let's check the bottom of the deck, because sometimes what lurks around the corner is underneath the bottom of the deck. Well, let's just see what this is, and then I'll explain what I mean. Oh, are you kidding me? The mate to the Queen. So this is a connection. Somebody here is, there's a connection on the horizon for you if you don't already see it. That's really, really, really juicy, okay? Queen and King of Wands are the creative, passionate, dynamic duo. They are energetic and just spontaneous and funny and charismatic, okay? There's divine timing is on your side. You've probably been waiting for this. Something beautiful is coming on in. So get ready. Jeez. Pisces, please. What's that? I'll check that out in just a minute. Pisces, come on. Give us some backstory. We'll take that. Pisces, backstory, please. Pisces. Woman, the woman. You got the coffin and the woman. So something came to an ending. Come on. I love it when they fly. So when they don't fly, I'm like, oh, man. It's okay. We'll do this. All right. Pisces, please. Sun, moon, and rising. What's the backstory here? Backstory. Beneath the surface, backstory. Beneath the surface or backstory. Core, root of the issue, please. There may have been some kind of loss that helped you anchor and solidify your highest good, or it helps you recognize your truest potential, okay? So we get the coffin, which is like the death card. Something came to an end. And then underneath the Wheel of Fortune, we have this Lady card. So this death brought about kind of a newfound sense of self. You were able to like do some introspection and contemplation, and it helped you become yourself. After the Lady card, we get the Anchor. So this death helped, unfortunately, maybe it was painful, but this ending, or it could have been even just like the ending of a cycle. It could have been the loss of a relationship, a change of a job. It could have been, honestly, it could have been anything, but it's something that wrapped up. Whatever this was, helped you become your better self, okay? Let's pull one of these. Whee! Such big cards. Pisces. Ooh, I love it when they flip. Ooh, I've never gotten this. Shadow. Wow. Okay, so let's pull the book on this. I've never gotten that card in this deck before. Interesting picture, too. Ego, subconscious, denial, suppression, hidden gems, hidden gems, hidden gems, hidden gems. So there was a hidden gem that came with this ending. Like I said, this brought forth a new cycle, okay? There's nothing to truly fear in the darkness unless you are unwilling to really know thyself. You're being challenged to do some shadow work and look at those things that you hold fear around. Okay, so this is going deep within our subconscious. I have a feeling since your top spread is so bright that this is work that you've previously done and now you're experiencing the fruits of your labor. It could be reverse as well. There could be some dark kind of work for you to do. What's dark work? Facing things that we'd rather not face. It could be something so intense and dark and shadowy as like heroin, drug, alcohol addiction. Look, I went all the way there. Or it literally could be like your friend is telling you like, friend, I love you, but you, whenever you come over here, you fucking stink. Or like you're always interrupting me. You're a shitty ass listener. Like, or people telling you like your communication skills, or you have too much anger, and the way you communicate is kind of crappy. So it could be things as intense and physical as addiction, or they could really be things that we're simply overlooking, like a bad habit of interrupting and not listening. Okay, so that's that work here, this shadow card. All right, Pisces, kept these short and sweet this week. Don't have a ton of energy. I love you guys. Happy motherfucking Wednesday. Please share my shit and watch your moon and rising and Venus if you'd like as well. Thanks, guys.